What if there was a place with all the zip of Nuka-Cola? Wouldn't that be the cheeriest place in all the world? Where the rivers are made of quantum and the mountaintops are fizz. And fun and games and rides for all the moms and pops and kids. We're gonna do this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hunter Builds Nuka World. The goal of this series is to recreate an actual non-war-torn version of Nuka World in Planet Coaster as accurately as possible. Sort of. There's gonna be a couple of discrepancies. Like, some of the roller coasters are gonna be a little bit more exciting than the ones in the actual Nuka World. For example, the Mad Mulligan's Mine. There's not a single loop in that. Jesus H. Christ. It goes up, then it goes down, and then it goes back to the start point. I don't think I can actually accept my vast creativity to accept that as a roller coaster. But anyway, there's gonna be a couple of guidelines that I'm putting myself up for. The terrain has to be technically accurate. The interiors have to be accurate. And there's a whole bunch of other stuff that we'll get into eventually. But yeah, let's start building this freaking thing. Also, we're gonna build this in Sandbox, because I have every reason to believe that if we do this in career mode, we will run out of money, and Nuka World actually won't be that successful of a park. Okay. Lush environment. Maybe. Maybe an existing sandbox? Nah, this is all Pirates World. Wait, what about the, challenge modes? All of them? No? Okay. Whatever. Maybe the tropical? I don't know. I already had a look at the Alpine. It's got a great big lake, which isn't gonna work for us. Maybe the deciduous. Decadus. It's Decadus. Let's try Decadus. If not, we'll switch it out. Alright, park name. Nuka World. Okay. Let's, hope to God that the map works out. Alright, let's start it up. Holy crap, that loaded fast. And holy crap, this looks good. The lakes, there's a giant lake over there, but I'm not too worried about that. Okay, let's have a look here. Looks like it didn't start the park entrance on a corner again, which is what I was afraid of. Yeah, we could pass this off as Massachusetts. Like, sort of out in the woods. We might have to flatten a lot of this terrain to make room for the actual parks, though. Because, like, look at that. It sort of starts going up on a hill, and that's where the World of Refreshment has to go. Also, I'm going to be building these, like, in the order of which they were actually built in the Fallout timeline. Because when Nuka World opened, all they had was Nuka Town, USA, and Kitty Kingdom. So we're going to start out by building Nuka Town, USA, and then we're going to build Kitty Kingdom. Then we're going to build Dry Rock Gulch, and then Safari Adventure, and then the last thing that we actually build is Galactic Zone, which is kind of a shame because I'm really excited for that one. I get to build the Star Core terminal thing or something. Well, okay. Let's start out simple here. Delete this. We're gonna start out by building the actual Nuka World entrance. So, here we go. Alright, so the first thing we need, let's see here. We don't need a queue yet. In fact, before we do anything, wait, hold on. Close the park. First thing we should do is close the park. So that, so yeah. Alright, now the ticket prices... maximum guests... I'm not too worried about that yet. Okay, so... Okay, let's start out with the, Alright, so, park entrances. I'm looking at a reference image of, the Nuka World entrance on my other monitor right now. And actually, someone already built the damn thing in the Planet Coaster Alpha. So, I would go and get that, but it's the Alpha, and I actually can't go and grab it. Alright, so... This is gonna have to be... Get these paths out of the way first. What we're gonna do is we're gonna... Now, the reference image that I'm looking at shows that it has 4 archways. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a ticket booth in each of those archways. So we'll start out with this. The actual paths around Nuka World, I'm gonna try and get as accurate as possible to the real thing. The entrance area, I know for a fact, is like a street, so we'll go with that. And now, let's see if we can hook them all up. Here, hold on. I know how we can do this. First, I just need to grab the... Oop. Just have it like a stub, please. Here, lower the length. That'll help. Ooh, 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 ooh. Better yet, do that. Yeah, do that. Yes. Get that. Let's get that. And do that. It's a little uneven, but we can fix it later. Okay, now. Park entrance. The building itself. Let's see. Building. It's sort of got a bit of a medieval look to it. The buildings are a bit, war-torn, so... Well, there was no fighting that actually happened at Nuka World, but I think I got a basic idea as to what this needs to look like. What it needs to look like is not the sandstone, not that either. So, here, hold on. Reselect that building? What the? There it is. Okay. So, edit building. There we go. Let me see here what we can find. We're probably gonna go with the sort of medieval looking walls. Here, get rid of all of these hints. There we go. Arches. Nah, brick won't work. We need to sort of, ooh. Sort of like that. Sort of. Let me see if there's anything better, though. No, not wood. That's the brick again. More brick. I think we're gonna need to go with the rounded arches. Or something like that. Okay, let's go with the rounded arches. Like that, and that. So that's step 1. Now, it's sort of got these 2 towers protruding from each side, but actually before we do that, I need a basic castle wall. Basic wall. Just a flat wall. Yeah, like that, like that. Because it's got 2 windows, like, off to the side. And I'm gonna need to, do that as well. Not like that, but... Let me see... Let's go with the same material for the whole thing, actually. Or maybe these concrete ones. Oh, I'm really starting to like the concrete ones. Actually, hold on. Yeah, it's sort of got like a brick, castle-y brick look to it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab the castle-y brick looking thing. Where's the curved one? Here it is. Castle curved. And we'll rotate that, and rotate that. And then over here, rotate, 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 rotate. Okay, so there's our basic towers. Now, now what we need to do is figure out how we're actually gonna get, like, it's sort of got, like, these, like these lines on each of them, and it looks like a sort of protruding sort of brick fell off of it. So what I'm thinking is we're gonna go to roofs, and we're gonna see if we can make that look. Oh! That's actually perfect. And we're gonna do that for 3 floors. Okay. Okay, go back to walls. Grab the curves. Lovely. That, and like that. Alright. Roofs. Okay. It's much easier to just do it like this. Check this out. Like that, and like that, and like that. Alright, walls again. We're almost done with this part. It's coming along swimmingly. I love it. Okay, and for the final piece, we actually need something completely different. We need sort of like this right here, but I need it to be wider. So let me see if I can find like sort of a corner piece for something like that. That's actually perfect, but it's the wrong color, so let's place this down, and I'll see if I can't change the color. But this right here, whoop, this right here is actually exactly what I'm looking for. It's just the wrong color. So let me see. Edit building. Aha! Okay. It's sort of a red, so we'll make all of them red. Just the same shade of red. Actually, I like, oh no, it's just same shade of red. Red. And red. And red. And red. And then it's sort of got like these gold points at the top, which that'll be next. And red. All red. Perfect. And now, yeah, it's sort of like that, actually. And I'm thinking that we could just do that. Like, hide this in the tower. See what that looks like from the inside. Yay! I think it protrudes down a floor as well. No, actually. Well, looks like it just a little bit. Just a little bit. But then again, there isn't a roof section for that up there, so maybe not. So yeah, there's our 2 towers. Now, what we need is sort of... Here, hold on. Let me do something real quick. Set lighting to 10 a.m. just so we have light to go off of. Wait. Try 5 p.m. so that I could actually see the front. Yeah, okay. Maybe 4 p.m. That's better. That's actually way better. Okay, now, Now for the next part, it's sort of got like a roof that protrudes back. So, something sort of like this, but actual shingles. So what I need is, that's actually really, really good looking. I'm gonna go with that. That, and that, and that. And it sort of eats into the, 2 towers that we got going here, so go with that. Okay. And now, we're gonna dress this up a little bit. It's got these 2 windows on the sides, like this. And then, we just, quick reference over there real quick. It's got windows up on the towers, so I'm thinking it's something like that. They're very plain windows, so let's dress them. So let's dress this up. Again, we need to make it look like a non-war-torn park. This is Nuka World back in the day, back in its formal glory. Like that, and another one like that. Fix that one because it's crooked. And another one there. There. And there. There's three floors worth of windows. So this looks good actually. I like how this is coming out so far. We've barely even started. Trust me, by the time I'm done with this series, this will be the least impressive thing here. We have to build the giant Nuka-Cola bottles and everything. These windows are crooked, but I'll fix them now. If I keep saying we'll fix it in post, and I'll be overwhelmed when we actually get to the post stages. Now they're even more crooked. Here, hold on. We'll set them like exactly where this one is, just to make it look good. I know there are more advanced controls for this, but right now I'm just sort of eyeballing this, which isn't recommended. It really isn't. All right, now hold on. It's sort of got like tall protruding walls off to the sides and everything, but we're not gonna bother with those. And actually, what I need to do, I think the roof needs to be like have more of a slope than what I actually did with it. So go grab our shingles. Let's see if I can. Yeah, maybe something like that. Oh wait, that's perfect. Just like that. Oop. Didn't mean to do that. And for the last bit, we'll do this. And that. It's cutting into that window, but once I'm done with this, you won't even see it. I'll probably get rid of the window. I haven't decided yet. Okay, now, for the exciting part. What I need is... It's sort of a, let me see. I need... Ooh. Ah! This is perfect. I need a couple of these. And actually, let's make that look a little bit better. Like that. Actually, reference image. You can barely see him on the reference image, so we'll go with this. Like that. And spin it around like that. Yeah. Like that. Alright, now Let's make these sort of a grayish color. Just so, like, you can't see it in my reference image, so I'm just gonna go off of what I think. Oh, that's the wrong color. I'm just gonna go off of what I think is probably the best option. It's a lot of grays, isn't it? Well, don't worry, we're about to add some color. Alright, so next we need... Let's see if there's actually something that we can use under decorations before we go any further. Not really. Huh. Huh, okay. Maybe something under signs. Maybe a giant taco. No. This would probably work if I could make it bigger. Something like this, maybe? You know what? Let's do this. We're gonna go into the actual art shapes, and we're gonna build the sign ourselves. Cause Hunter's crazy. Okay, so I'm thinking, oh boy, this is gonna be more obnoxious than I thought it would. Okay, the question is, do I actually want to do this? End of the month summary, monthly profit 0. Great. Rotate. Oh wait. Okay, we could just do this. Here, hold on. So the sign sort of goes like, across like. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna rotate it like this, sort of, and then like this. Like this, up a bit, like that, just like that, actually. Okay, that looks good. Placement-wise. Okay, good. And now, for the next one. These are just placeholder colors. We're gonna paint them here real soon. Come on. I tell you what, let's get you like this. And then like this. And then like this. Sort of like that. Line them up so that they're perfect. And then move that one in like that so that it's more of a seamless transition from one to the other. Sign's gonna be leaning down just a little bit, but that's okay. Actually, I'm gonna need to move that second one out. So let me go ahead and do that. No! Not like that. X. Just make this look as seamless as possible. Down just the tiniest bit. There's no way I'm gonna be able to get that absolutely perfect. Check that out. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get that absolutely perfect. So, what I'll do instead is I will leave it as is and consider that good enough. Alright. Let's rotate this. Come on. Work with me. And rotate it like that. It needs to be technically even on both sides, so let's stretch this out for as far as we can. And then we'll line it up with the rest. Like so. I think that's about as aligned as it can possibly get. Okay. So we'll line it up down here. And then move it in. Well, actually, what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to do this so that the actual thing doesn't overlap the actual sign. We might have to move the whole thing out now. Yeah, I'm just gonna move the whole dang thing out now. Advanced. Move it out. Just so that these two are aligned, and then we'll get the alignment on the other one. Advanced. Good. That's good. It's sort of off the thing, but we'll work with it. The actual sign has a bit of a curve going on, like sort of like the Coca-Cola label and everything. But we're gonna ignore that. Now, next thing we actually have to do is paint this red. Maybe more of a sort of like that. Yeah, like that. Let's do that. Just to make it like look a little bit more authentic. Yeah. Okay. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. It's got a couple of stars on it, and I'm not actually seeing stars. So, you know what? We're just gonna leave that as is. Alright. Now, in the middle, the scaffolding goes up a little bit, and you can actually see the gray scaffolding for the sign. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this. Just sort of in the middle. And that's as high as the sign will go. And we're gonna make that the same gray. Because no one at Nuka World thought that painting the actual scaffolding was a good idea. Like I say, it was a tough time for mankind. We had to fight. We were fighting a war. Sign actually doesn't get that close to the building, but I'll allow it. I might need space for this. So, next up is the bottle. The actual park sign has a giant, has a sort of Nuka-Cola bottle on it. And it has sort of a vague-looking Nuka-Cola logo. Now, I'm not entirely sure how we're gonna do this, but I'm gonna give it my best shot. Maybe something like this. Actually, that would work real good for the oval part. So, yes, that. Let's use that. It doesn't protrude out like that on the actual sign, but this is the best we can get. This is the closest I'm gonna be able to get it to, like, accurate. Now, it has sort of the fins on the bottom. So if I could find, like, a, something like... I'm gonna repaint all of this eventually, pretty soon. This is probably the closest thing that I'm gonna be able to get. So, give me the half circles. And we'll put it there. And we'll rotate it. Actually, that looks better than I thought it would. So, just rotate it so that... Ah, yes. Okay, yep. We're gonna go with that. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Whoops. Didn't mean to place it down. But we'll do the same thing on the other side. there. And bring it up. Bring it out. Like that. So that we can actually see the dang thing. And it's not covered up by the, yeah. Just bring it down a little bit. Yes! That! Let's do that! How far out from that? It's practically touching the darn thing. Okay. Practically touching it. It's a very small gap. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. Sort of. We'll live with it. Yeah, we'll live with it. Unless a larger one would actually look better. Nah. This is good. This is fine. Yeah. Okay. Feeling good. Feeling good about this. And now let's, keep deselecting it. Believe it or not, the bottle on it is sort of a light gray. So let's get some light gray. Must be an empty Nuka-Cola bottle. That's just sitting up there on the Nuka World sign. Alright, now, for the top bit, we could literally just take a cylinder and slide it in the top, like this, for the top of the bottle. Maybe a somewhat smaller one. Actually, I'd like one that's sort of in between that, but this'll work. Yeah, that'll work. Let me see the larger one again. Give it a second to load. Oh no, wait, that's the smaller one. This is the larger one. Yeah, that's good. That's too big. So we'll go with this one. It doesn't go up too high, and I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to get the stripe at the top, unless go ahead and put one of these on. Where is that? Oh. Oh. Oh, wait, holy shit! No, I could just, like, do that! Ah! And that's like the cap! Yes! That! We're doing that! We're doing that. Alright, next thing. Next order of business is the logo on the front of the bottle. So let's bring this down, bring it forward. It's not going to be actually exactly perfect, but we'll do this. And then we'll bring it in, just so it's right above it, like that. It's actually not that big. Anything smaller? Yeah. Actually, that's closer to the original size, but... Well... You know, I'm going to go with the bigger one so that I have more space to work with. Alright, next order of business is, the top bit. Like, right here. And right here. It's got, like, a bottle cap, like, way, way, way up the top. Just way up the top. About there, actually. That's perfect. That's perfect. Perfect placement. It's got, like, a bottle cap shape, but I think we could get away with that. Okay. Awesome. Now what I don't know how I'm gonna do it is the actual, like, soda spewing out the top of the bottle, and then the actual Nuka World name itself. Unless this game supports custom fonts, which I'm pretty sure it doesn't. But let's find out. Let's say, let's just get a blank sign and test that out. Let me see. Edit building. Font. Nah. It's sort of got like these. Here, hold on. Ah! Okay. Right off the bat, I have some problems. First of all, it's upside down. So, that. Alright, that's way too piratey looking. That's Comic Sans looking. It needs to be like almost cursive. That looks really Fallout-y, actually. That's the closest thing that I've seen to it. Yeah, none of these are gonna work. Oh well, I tried. Actually, you know what? If I put this up here, it almost looks like the soda spewing out. So if I could, like, get that, and then change the color of it to red. Oh no, wait, the sign colors are right here. Change the color of it to red. It almost looks like it. Almost. Almost. I might have to end up actually building it out of the shapes. Ugh. Not looking forward to that part. But let's start here. Let's get the logo finished. It's sort of a bright, sort of red, like that. Okay. Let's get the bottle finished up, too. So paint this, and then the bit at the top is actually a sort of light red. So this isn't the bottle cap itself. This is like the lip that the cap holds on to, and the cap is up top. Maybe make that a bit of a brighter sort of red. Maybe like that. Yeah, that looks good. Maybe make the logo the same color. Yeah, that's almost pink. Almost. Okay. Now, how am I gonna do this? Let me see. First of all, let's select that, and then we'll go from there. What I'm thinking we can do is sort of like this. We'll take some rectangles, flatten them to the surface itself, then take an advanced move tool, like this, move it up, and then just sort of in. Just to the point where it's like that, and then like that. Good. Damn it! That was perfect! Alright, let's place it down and then move it around. So, like that. And then to the point where it's just barely inside of it. And then like this. The logo sort of goes like that. And then... Okay. Good. Another one. Oops. How was I doing that before? This might actually be too big. Is there anything smaller? Let's see. Not really. That's about the same size, I think. No, that's the one I was working with. So let's get the smaller one in place. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, 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 better idea. Better idea, better idea, better idea. We do it like this. So that it's just like that. It'll also, like if you look at it from the side, it looks like it's supporting the actual bottle itself too. Which actually makes it look just that much better. Just that much better, see? Like that. Aha! It's so perfect! But it's still too long. $0! Great. Lovely. Alright, we'll put that there. And then we'll get another one in like that. For the downward part. Stop exiting. Ugh. And just so it's above it. Down. It's sort of like an S shape, almost. Like that. And actually, stand by, this part actually needs to be up higher. Like that. And then... Man, this one transitions across the thing way better than the other one. Okay. And now, for the last one... Oh, you're actually gonna let me do that. Okay. You might argue. Have that out just a little bit more so that it's above the rest of them. And then I'll rotate it. Then I'll put it in place. Like that, I guess. Oh shit, no. You know what I could do? Like, just to make this shorter? Rotate it like this. Then we actually have a shorter line that we have to worry about. But it has to stretch all the way across the bottle. So... that's probably the best we're going to be able to do. Like, right there. Okay, let's grab the other one. It's not exactly perfect, but... this is where we're at. Alright. Let's paint that white. It's sort of a light gray. Like a really, really, really light gray. But... yeah, no, let's make it all white. All white. All of it. Pure white. Perfect. Yeah, that looks... it looks better than I thought it would. It's starting to get there. It's starting to get there. We actually need to do the name at some point. I have no idea how I'm gonna do that. But I'm thinking that for the next part of this playthrough, or this build thing, I'm gonna go ahead and build the name, the stars, and the soda spewing out the top of the bottle. So, yeah. I think I can work with this. Yeah. You know, I could totally work with this. Okay then. Thanks for watching, guys! And I will see you in the next part of the... no, wait. I know exactly what it needs before I finish this off. Alright, I had this idea. And I really want to do it. So, and I already got everything in place. So we're gonna do it. Just let me find the roofs. Alright, so I need a castle roof. There, right above the arches. Cause like, before I start this the next build session, I'm gonna have a look at the other side of the actual entrance building. And there, and there. Alright, next, and finally, the last bits. Gonna put this in. And then, for the finishing touch, I'm gonna split that from the building, actually. Nope. Not that. But for the finishing touch... let me figure out where it is. Yes! Yes! This is happening! It's happening, people! Thanks for watching, guys! And I will see you in the next video! We're doing it! We're building Nuka World!